Hello kids, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to start a new lesson number 3, Save Again. So all of you take out your textbook. Save again. A windover is a small hunting bird, also called a kestrel. Many times the bird just hovers. It stays in the air, flapping its wings but not moving forward. Here, a windover tells its stories. Now what happened? Let's see. We all know that windover is a small hunting bird. And sometimes what happens? This windover is also called as a kestrel. Many times the bird just hovers. Now what does hovers means? Hovers means to stay in the same position for a longer period of time as well as flapping its wings. Eket haite roi pelai pakhikhini mari thaka. Here, a windover tells its story. Now what is the story? Let's see. When I open my eyes, the sky is the first thing I see. I here means the baby windover. Okay, when the baby windover opens its eyes, what is the first thing that the baby windover see? The first thing is the sky. And the first thing that the baby windover feel is the wind. I hear chipping from the egg close to my own broken shell. Now what happened? The baby windover is hearing some chipping sound from the broken shell near him. A hooked beak bursts through. A hooked beak means a beak comes out suddenly from the shell. There is more chipping and I see a tiny pale head. A chick struggles out of its shell and then another. They are my brother and sister. Now see, in the next lines, the bird is talking about the food that is being brought by their parents. Our mother and father bring us mice as fast as they can catch them. We eat them and grow fast, but I grow the fastest. Now among all the birdies, okay, this windover who is telling you the story grows the fastest. We means the windovers, okay, and their parents bring them mice to eat so that they can grow fast. We live in a hole in the wall of a school. Now where do they live? They live in a hole in the wall of a school. We scratch our wings and flap them just like our parents do. That means the small birdies are trying to fly, seeing their parents. The children in the playground are now looking up and pointing at us. They are saying, "Look at the baby windovers. Look at their fluffy feathers." Now what happened? The small children who were playing in the playground pointed towards the birdies and said that these birds are very beautiful and they have fluffy feathers. One evening after school, I hear a sound of footsteps coming towards us. We scuffle to the back of the roof. Now what happened one evening? The baby windover hear a sound of footsteps. Footstep means khuskohar shobdo shunile. That was coming towards them. And what happened? They scuffled back to their nest. That means they went back to their nest. Now see the picture, how beautifully all the children are seeing at the birds that is being seen in that wall. You can see how the birds are there, isn't it? It's look nice. Then see what happened. We see a dark shape over us and we scream. This is not our mother or father. This creature does not smell like a bird. I peck at it and strike with my claws. The creature makes a strange noise and holds me tight. I am bundled into a sack and taken from my home. Now what happened? When the baby windover heard the sound footsteps, they saw that a dark shape was coming towards them and they screamed. Scream means to make loud sound. This was not their parents. How they came to know? Because the birds can smell. Okay, they have that strange quality to smell out. Now the birds came to know that this is not their parents, but this is something else. So what happened? The windover pecked at it. Peck means khut mari diya. Okay, and strike with the claws. Strike means to hit. But what happened? The creature took that bird away from their home. Now after a while, someone opens the sack. I am dazzled by the light. I try to fly but crash into strong bars and fall into a cloud of feathers. Where is my home? Where are my parents, my brother and sister? Where is the sky? Now what happened? When the bird was taken away from that nest, after some time, the sack was opened. Kunbai he back to khuli dile. I am dazzled. I am telling you students, I here means the baby windover. I am dazzled. Dazzled means, kibata puhor porile ama sokugita satmai dhore ne nadhore. Eteneke he bird to sokugita satmai dhorile. I tried to fly. Now bird was trying to fly, but was crashed into strong bars. Now in these lines, what does it mean? It means that the bird is inside a cage. Okay, cage or bitorat homai ase. Now the bird was thinking, where is his home? Where are his parents? Brothers, sister, where is the sky? That means the small bird is not able to find the surroundings that he found when he came out from the broken shell. Again and again I throw myself against the bar and fall. Then I hear a voice say, I want you for myself, my friend, just for myself. Now what happened when the bird was trying to fly away? Then a voice came and the voice was saying that I want you for myself, my friend. That means that small boy. Okay, here a small boy took that bird away from that nest and was making that bird his friend. Now what happened? See, when he brings me food, he does not tear it into small pieces, and so I cannot eat it. I become thin and weak. Now what happened? The boy does not know how to feed that bird. Okay, he just gave a small piece of something to eat, but he does not tear it into small pieces. Eta guta bostu di disile, kintu bhangi pelai tukura kori dia nasile. So that little bird was not able to eat, for which the bird became thin and weak. Now the boy covers his head and I feel my feet being tied. Now what happens? The boy was covering the bird's head as well as tying his feet. The bird was trying to fly but not able to fly. Now see what happened. You stole our windover, cries a girl. Leave me alone, the boy shouts at her. Now what happened? A small girl was shouting at the boy that you stole our windover. That means the girl is crying that don't steal that windover. But the boy was shouting at her saying that leave me alone. What has happened to him? He is so thin, the girl exclaims. That means the girl is exclaiming. She was sad to look at that small bird who became very thin. I want to keep him, he is mine, the boy said. Then the little girl said, a wild bird can't be yours. You must put him back or he will die. Then the bird said that a small bird can't be kept inside a cage. Okay, otherwise that small bird will die. As soon as that boy hears the word die, the boy felt very bad. And then what happened, kids? He promised the girl to keep that bird in that nest again and took a promise not to say anybody. Suddenly I am free. I can hear the noise of the playground. Soon I am home. Now when the bird freed that windover, the bird felt free. And that little bird can hear the noise of the playground, and soon the bird was at his home. Now my brother and sister hissed at me. Now what happened? For a long period that baby windover was not in the nest. So all of a sudden, when the windower came back to the nest, the other siblings, began to hiss at him. That means trying to chase that little bird away. Don't they know me? The windower thought. I am a part of that family. Now my brothers and sisters, they are not trying to recognize me. I say kiki, that means the bird is trying to make a sound so that they can recognize that bird. I hear great beating wings once more. My mother is flying down to feed me. She remembers her first chick and now I know I am safe. That means the bird felt that at last I am at home and my mother is there to feed me properly, as she remembers that the baby windower is her first chick. And so the bird feels safe again in the nest. So kids, the moral is that one should not try to tame a wild bird. We must go out and see the birds flying in the sky, not inside a cage. So study these lessons properly and learn the word meanings given in the book. Next class, we will try to do some exercises related from this explanation. Thank you.